How to enter a listing in Listing Dealer. First thing you want to do is go to the login screen found at listingdealer.com and enter the email that you registered with as well as the password when you started. Simply hit login. Then you go to the main home screen. Now you notice under listings it says add a listing. But before we do that, there's some information you need to have handy because you'll need to do this all in one shot. First of all, you're going to need to value the property. We're going to need to know what your opinion is of what the fair market value of that property is. It doesn't have to necessarily be the same as what the ask price is, but we need to know what your opinion of the fair market value is, both for the value of the property and what the fair market rent of the property is. You should also have handy how much the tax is, how much the monthly HOA is, how much or what the APN number is, and verify that the property can be rented in the community in which it resides or if there are restrictions. So what you're going to do once you have all that information is go to add a listing. Now I've already started this one, so that's why most of it's filled out. But the very first thing you'll do is hit the APN number, and there's a submit button off to the right. That submit button will then query the APN number and fill a lot of this information in for you. The stuff that's not filled in, you'll go through and type it in. Cross streets, East and West Street. Now when you get to the MLS section, if it's not listed, you'll write not listed very large in the box. What type of sale it is, short sale, conventional, REO, single family. The basic information about the house. AC, does it have one? Pool, does it have one? Parking garage, does it have one? How many spaces, how many stories? And here's where you're going to put in how much you request for a contract from one of our potential hedge funds. Below is your estimated market value of what you feel the property's fair market value is, the estimated rent value, requested title company, officer phone number, and very important, is there a tenant present, yes or no? If there is a tenant present, the rent that you put in should be the amount that they're currently paying. What the HOA fees are, the taxes. Now, if there is a required short sale attorney, it needs to be an attorney. It's the only fee that can be paid by the buyer in one of our transactions. You'll enter that number there if it's an attorney fee. And do you wish to be the buyer's agent, yes or no? If it's okay for you to be on both sides, just click yes. If you'd like to assign it to someone else, simply click no. Now keep in mind, this person must be within our system, and you simply start typing their name and their information will come up and you can select them. Then you'll press next. The next screen is where we ask about the condition of the property. Is there brand new paint? That is to say, has the home been painted and no one has lived in it since? For example, a flip. Same thing with the carpet. How much of the property is carpeted? Do the appliances match? That is to say, are they all the same brand and color? Is the refrigerator present? Washer, dryer? How many ACs and how many work? If there's a pool, we need to know that the equipment is present and that it works or it doesn't work. Is the front yard landscaped, yes or no? And is the backyard landscaped, yes or no? And you'll click update. Then you'll get to your photos. Now you can only upload 5 at a time, but you can upload as many as you want. So you'll run through real quick, select your first 5 photos that you might want to upload. Do this very quickly. And remember, when listing a property in Listing Dealer, the more photos that you put in, the better opportunity you have of getting one of our investors to bite on this. And click upload. It takes the system just a minute to do this. But while it's uploading the photos, I do want to talk a little bit more about the importance of accurate market values and accurate market rents. All of our investors use analysts that are very, very good at analyzing property. So honestly, fudging these numbers is not going to change anything anyway. So be as accurate as you humanly can when it comes to valuing both the market value of the property and the market rental. So as you see now, the pictures come up here. If I want to upload more, I would just go back to choose a file and upload additional photos. So once I have that, I'm now going to hit preview listing, and the listing will come up as they will see it on the back end when it comes to the investors. But we're not done yet. This is not active in the system until you press the Publish Now button. When you press the Publish Now button, you'll be able to go back to your listings and you'll see it available in the system under the submitted view. And that's how you submit a listing in Listing Dealer.